William! Bill! Yeah, my grandpappy, he knew Bill Hickman. Bill Hickman was, used to call him a Renaissance man. We were from a Navy family. We went out west at his invitation. We wanted to start a shrimping business in southeast Oregon because there was a saltwater lake. None of us knew shrimp were only that big. Got in a little bit of trouble. We had to relocate to Nevada. When we first got there, the house we lived in was so small you couldn't swing a cat. Still can't swing a cat. It's not good. Swinging cats.
My people, we knew the Hickman family for donkey's years, so I've been hearing about, what can I say about Bill? Hearing about him, just the wisdom that's been passed down from my family to his family, back and forth. You know, Bill, they always used to say, he taught me to be straightforward in the way I speak. You know, I wouldn't be nearly as eloquent without him. So he always said, speak your mind, but ride a fast horse. And that's, you know, the way I try to live my life. Oh, sorry. You know, we wouldn't even have the word "Hey Nannies" if it weren't for Bill Hickman. Think about that.
So yeah, Bill, my grandfather introduced us at a young age, and when my grandfather passed, he kind of took on that role. He went deaf too. He went deaf at a very young age. He couldn't hear, so he was teaching us all sign language, and so I learned sign language at a very young age too. So talking to, we call him Grandfather Bill, that's how we had to communicate. He had a real bad hoarse voice, you know, so you couldn't understand him unless you spoke sign language.
Bill Hickinson is it Hickinson? So Bill Hickman, if you're asking about him. I just have a little bit of trouble explaining things with words. He built a lot of barns, just his vision. You see, he would start on one side of the barn, and then he'd make it kind of join up in the middle, and then on both the ends he's like, you know what, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It can't be like a simple like that. It's gotta be kind of like that. And everybody fell for it. It's kind of the barn master. So how'd I do? It's gonna be on the YouTube.
Okay. Well, I'm Reverend James. They call me the pistol packing preacher. And my dad knew Bill Hickman. Used to build barns and come up to the corner bar once in a while and raise a little ruckus once in a while. And everything was all good. The sheriff threatened to put him in jail a couple of times, but other than that, he was a pretty good guy.
Well, my
grandfather used to say a lot about him. I can remember traveling a long way, and he would talk about Bill Hickman in the car. That's about all he talked about.
I think there was a story where Bill Hickman once fell in love with my sister, but that's not true because he's a lot older and he never met my sister, and he's dead now.
Good. Well, I've been studying barns and barn-related history for most of my life. Well, when the opportunity came up for me to study Bill Hickman and all of his work, I jumped at it. But really what Bill Hickman did was he took something that was broken and he fixed it. So when you see a Bill Hickman, you're gonna see a super muted, broken gable type design. But really, he created his own genre. And the Hey Nanny became the Bill Hickman. It's such... Bill Hickman's genius is something that really can only be gifted upon you. See that barn over there?
Yeah.
No. Don't even waste your time. You know, this is not a Bill Hickman barn, but there are some barns that come close to what Bill Hickman achieved. So when I received the gift of studying Bill Hickman's designs, I really didn't feel qualified, but I became America's foremost authority on Bill Hickman barns. I'm humble about it, but it's pretty great. You know, through all my years and deep study of architecture, agriculture, and now anthropology, really getting into the life of Bill Hickman, I feel like I know him so well that I invented him.